In this Cypress tutorial, we are going to see how to handle iframes in the Cypress web automation testing. So let's create a simple file here. So inside the project root folder, I'm adding a I'm adding a file called iframes demo.html. So which has the iframe basically. So simply I will copy this and I'll paste it inside the .html file. So no need to worry about this code. This code is already available in the GitHub page. So that's it. I have created a .html file which has the iframe. So after that, here I'm creating a simple file inside the E2E. The file name is iframe test.cy.js. So that's it. Now, so here I'm creating a simple one test, and here I will delete the not required code. And then I will provide the test suite name as iframe suite, and then here I will say test name as iframe test. So that's it. So now I will open the .html file. Here I will go to the file explorer and I will open the .html file just now what we have created. And if I inspect this particular any of the element inside this particular grid, say for example here I'm inspecting the about, and if you see here, so this is the anchor tag, and if I go up a little bit, so here you will be seeing the iframe tag. So directly I cannot perform any action on this particular elements. Say for example it can be about, download, any elements within this particular grid. I cannot perform the actions directly. So let's write a quickly one test, and there it will never perform the any action on this particular elements. And after that we'll see what is the resolution to handle the iframes in the Cypress web automation testing. So simply I will navigate to this particular HTML file. So by using the visit command, so here I'll say /. So here I'm writing // because my iframes demo.html file is present inside our root folder. So after that I will specify the file name iframes demo.html. That's it. Firstly, we are navigating to the one of the page, that's the HTML page, and then by using the cy dot, here I'm using the contents, and here I will specify the link text, so which is there inside the grid. So here simply I will pass the about. I want to click on the about this time, right? You can try to click on even downloads also. Later we'll see in this same session. We will try to perform the action on the downloads also. So here I'll say about as of now, and here I'll say the action as click. I want to click on that particular about link. That's it. So if I run this particular test from the test runner, so let me reload the spec file, and I will select the iframe test.cy.js file. So this time we will be unable to identify this particular about link, and if you see here, we are unable to identify this particular element, right? So solution for this is, firstly we have to install the one plugin called Cypress IFrame. So in my case I have already installed, so simply you can type npm install -d Cypress -iframe. So here it has added 2 packages, and second time I tried installing it, so you will get the message like this. So it is up to date, right? So that's it. Simply you need to install this particular Cypress iframe plugin. After the installation, it will take just few seconds. It will take just 3 to 4 seconds. And once the installation is completed, so you need to add the one import statement in the JavaScript spec file. So here I will go to the JS file and I will add this particular import statement. And here I will go to the top of the JS file, and here I'll say import, followed by that you need to say Cypress iframe. That's it. So far we have installed the plugin called Cypress iframe, and then we have imported the Cypress iframe. Now we need to load the iframe by using the ID or names. So let's get the first name. So here I will go to the HTML file what we have created just now, and if you see the iframe tag which has the ID and name also. So simply I will use this particular attribute, and I'll copy this and I'll press Ctrl F, and here I will put the attribute and value in the square bracket. And if you see here, so it is highlighting that particular grid or the particular iframe. Simply copy this, and here in this VS Code, so after opening any URL or any of the website, so in our case we are taking the localhost URL. So here I'm using the cy.frameLoaded. So inside this method, simply we have to pass the frame name or frame ID. So right now we are passing the frame name. So next time we will try to pass the frame ID also. And after that, once you added the frame loaded, and whenever you are performing any action on the element which is there inside this particular iframe, so simply you need to add the another statement after the CY. So here you have to add the iframe. So this is a method, and after that simply say dot. That's it, guys. So we are done. So we are done with these three steps. We have installed the plugin, we have imported the statement, then we have loaded the frame by using the names. Now let's go to the test runner. Now let's run the Cypress test now. So we should be able to click on the about, right? And if you see here, our test is getting passed, and also we are able to click on the about also, right? So let's rerun once again, and our test is working fine, right? We are able to click on this time. So by you installing the Cypress iframe. Now let's try to click on the downloads. So instead of here, I will replace about with the downloads. So that's it. Now I will rerun the Cypress test once again. So this time we should be able to click on the downloads. If you see here, so we have clicked on the downloads. So this is one way how you can load the frame by using the name of the frame. So now this time we will use the ID to load the frame. So simply I will comment this part, and I will come down, and here we will pass the ID of the frame. So here I will go to the HTML details. So if you see here, so it has the ID as button frame. So here I'll say hash, and I will write the value as button frame. And if you see here, so we are able to locate the frame. Simply copy this particular locator, that is a selector, and paste it inside the frame loading. So here I'll say frame ID. That's it. So still our test should work fine, because this time we are loading a frame by using the ID of the frame. Here I will come back to the test runner, and I will rerun the Cypress test. And if you see here, so we are able to click on the downloads, and also our test is working fine. So this is how you can work with the iframes in the Cypress web automation testing.